What is up? So I got the 70 C10 here, and there's a 383 stroker. I'm ready to drop in there real shortly. What I've been waiting on is to get this transmission. Picked up a 700R4, completely rebuilt, heavy springs, clutches, and all that in there. I needed to get another tail shaft housing though. And got a few things I gotta try to work out on it. The 700R4s have a TV cable, and it's got to be like an inch down and another inch over or something like that in an angle. And I gotta somehow get a bracket to match with this demon carburetor to match that measurement from the center. That way accelerator cable's here, and then that TV cable will be down here, and if I don't get that done right, I'll fry that 700R4. Gonna pair it up with this TCI 24-2800 stall. So I think that'll be a nice little combo with that motor there. And then as I was measuring that transmission, I got a turbo 350 in there now. Now as I was measuring that to see, because the 6-inch tail shaft on a 350 turbo, there's a 9-inch and there's a 12-inch. And if I had the 9-inch, I wouldn't have to do nothing to my drive shaft. But I happen to have the 6-inch tail on the 350 turbo, so it looks like I'm about to have to have 3 inches cut off that drive shaft to make it work with this transmission. Because I think overall transmission was like 24 plus 6 inches on the 700R4. The turbo 350 I got, it's like 21 3/4 inches plus the 6 inches. So yeah, it's gonna need to be cut, unfortunately. But as I was under here, I could smell something. I hadn't drove the truck in a couple weeks, probably been real busy, and have a little bit of a issue right there. Fuel leak. And so it was like today is gonna be the day that I work on that. Here we go. Alright, so found the problem. So it's gonna need a little bit of fixing. I'll show you where right there where I got it blocked off right there. There's a metal tube that went down through there. This is that metal tube right here. And that right there at the top was connected there. Come all the way down. And it stuck to this rubber hose. And then, see if you can get this in the video or not. See if I get some light. Oh, right there. Big old wear hole in the rubber hose. So some of the fun stuff you get to deal with when dealing with somebody else's build. Oh well, at least we'll get it done right before we drop that motor in. Alright, I'm back to the truck here. Got some parts in the mail. Since I'm doing the big 383 stroker, I need them big fuel lines. So I'm doing a 3/8 fuel lines here. Let's see if I can get some out and show you guys. Here's the fuel pump, or the fuel sending unit. You can see that big old 3/8. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna install this one. And then I also got some mirrors, and had no mirrors in the truck. For a while I decided to get some mirrors. And I also got the fuel lines. Went with ones go through from the pump down. Look, it even has the screw threaded in. And that'll go right through the floorboard there. And then these will connect to these ones. So, alright, let's get to it. Okay, starting off with a screwdriver here. I'm gonna, this is the old lines here. Just want to twist that around right there. First one, I'm gonna unplug this wire here. Go ahead and undo this hose. I usually twist them around a little bit and I usually breaks them free. I believe the 67 to 70 models don't have gas tank second line here. Usually the 67 to 70s just have the one line. Like the new one I bought here has one line. 71, 72s must have had a different gas tank. They have a second drain, a vaping, I can't think what it's called, a vent tube. Whoever had that truck before me decided to put one in this one. I'm gonna shove that down in the hole. Actually, there we go. Also, I got a new grommet to go in that hole. Should be all right, I hope. So I already spun the ring around. There it goes. Nothing to it. Oh, try to keep things from falling inside. Let it drain out a little bit there. Nice and easy. Just gonna let that out here. Let that slide out there. Alright. Now, for the new one to go in, make sure I ain't got nothing on it. Should be good. So this 383 stroker should really like this extra amount of fuel would be pushing through those tubes. You want to make sure you have your ring on the underside there. Give it a seal right against there. Fit right here like that. Now just to get the sitting there flat. There. And then a screwdriver. And push it back the other way to lock it in. Alright. there as far as I can so it ain't going nowhere. Make sure it's got a tight seal. There it goes. Pop it all the way to this side, fall as far as it goes. There we go. Alright, nothing to it. Reattach this line here. It's like that. What I like about this line is it comes with a screw in, and this comes with a screw in. Just like that. I'll be able to screw it right on. So, first thing I need to do is get that other one out of here. There we go. Get this new one in. I'm gonna maybe try. See if I can't put it out without the tube. When I was reading about it, they advise you to put the tube in first and then put the rubber in the hole. Stick it in there. See if I can make it work. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and take that tube off and blow out. Alright. Okay. So we got her in there now. Got it up here. And we just got to get some fuel line. Probably run a loop here or something. Some sort of a loop. Out back here. I'll get some of that, because I need to figure out what I'm going to do down here. Next thing I need to do is bend this line out straight. And this is going to connect to the bottom end. And this is going to go all the way up towards the motor. And then towards the fuel pump. And then I'm going to have an end to go in here. Oh yeah, and the fuel pump I got. I believe this is her here. I got the try to check that gasket up. Right here is the Holley big end fuel pump. I think it was 110 gallons per hour, and it's got the 3/8 connections too. So I'll just have to get some tubes to connect to this end and connect to back to the motor up to there. So this will be the out. So out's going to run out of here into here. With the come down here to this area. Come right down there. So that'll be that. And so that's it for the fuel pump, or the fuel sending unit, and the 3/8 fuel sending unit, 3/8 fuel line going down through the floorboard. I definitely had to take my bench out to do all that. Not too bad of a big deal there. You just gotta undo the couple bolts in the front and back, and then pull the seat belts out of it, and you're good to go, and slide right out the driver's side. A little bit of a pain in the butt with the hump in the middle and the shifter I've got on the floor there, but that's it. I'm gonna run the fuel line underneath the cart truck, and hopefully the big 383 stroker will love this new 3/8 lines that are going to be pumping through. That's it.